Okay. Let's get it started here.
2, ready, 1.
Alright, so for those that are gonna watch the VOD later or the video later, basically this video is going to just be me talking over my plays and what I did to win some of these games and how I approach situations and stuff. So I mean, it's usually just recording. Instead I'm just doing it live because I don't know any other way to edit and do videos like longer than an hour or like 20 minutes, because some of my games are like 50 to not 50 minutes. Some of my games are like 25 minutes, and I don't know how to, like, because I had a game on Watchpoint last patch and I literally just couldn't, it just won't upload, and it was like 25 minutes long, and it was how I played against Pharmacy and Widowmaker on Watchpoint Gibraltar as Reaper, and I'm still waiting for that video to upload, and I'm pissed. But it is what it is. So I figured the best way to do it is just to stream it. So for those just tuning in, or those who go back and watch it, there you go.
Round 1, capture.
So right now this game's on Ilios, and this is from yesterday. This is the new Reaper patch.
Repositioning.
So I figured I'm just gonna talk over everything. For those that are just tuning in, like, I literally just woke up, so this is kind of my morning. So right now you kind of want to play safe, kind of duck and play around cover and pay attention to your whistle a lot. Your other tank of where he's standing. I like to duck and cover and just find ways to put out my damage. I know the tor's left side, but I know the hog's still working.
Enemy turret ahead. Turret destroyed.
Get behind me.
No, I know they have haunts, so I kind of have to play smart here.
From the shadows.
I thought about taking that high ground, but because my widow died, I kind of decided not. I decided to draw. Right now I'm debating if I want to flank or not, but I decided that it's best for me to just get out and play on the point now. Again, just duck and cover. Play around these corners a lot, duck a lot. Use the environment a lot of Reaper. I mean, that's really important to use environment as Reaper. Right now I have a Blossom, and I decided just to solo up somebody, just too big. Die. Our Widow died though. So right now I'm kind of looking, I thought they had a Mercy for some reason, so I was going to try to spunk him the res, but I was being dumb. I mean, this is kind of a demolished situation here, but I honestly,
No one can hide from my
I honestly just try to play like really smart and just like don't do anything too crazy. Right here, I want to go get this Hanzo right here, but I decide not to because he looks at me. What's up, dude? I said this earlier in the video, but I'm just trying to do a quick couple VOD reviews on some maps because I can't edit the videos. It's too much. It takes too much time. Just you know, a lot. I honestly just use your environment a lot of the time. Try not to get headshotted. just don't get domed. The Reaper changes are alright.
Score.
They are a nerf, but I think overall, I think he's kind of the same. He's still bad.
Ready.
Death comes. Die.
I'll skip up a little bit here.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Playing on Lighthouse here, so
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Nothing too special here. You hope they change it back to how it was before in March. I don't know how I feel about the change yet.
My ultimate is charged.
So right here, I'm looking to drop behind somebody, and it doesn't really work out because the Reaper got nade and inspired by the Ana. I don't really want to fight
My
that.
ultimate is charged.
I'm in kind of a tough situation here. I do agree, Reaper does need more life steal. Anything to make this character not bad. I'm just trying to find ways to get in and get my damage, honestly. So a lot of times when you're playing Reaper, you kind of just want to find ways to just sink in your damage. Like right there, I don't want to push that hog because he's near a cliff. Yeah. I try to always take high ground as just always in general. So I'm coming up on an ult here. I only end up getting like 1 or 2, I think, and then I got antied. But yes, I mean that's worth.
I still have you.
I mean, just as Reaper, just always like take the high ground, dude. Like, just always do it. Because you can drop on someone, you can put damage on people. You know, and just as long as you can pay attention to where the other team is at all times, you should be fine with it. Just having really good awareness always helps. Like right now, I'm kind of looking for a flank, and I see that Reaper out. And it was a misplay on my part. I was being dumb. I don't know what I was thinking right there. I have no excuse for that. I think that's just me being dumb. So they nanoed their Reaper and he got popped. So right here, I'm just gonna take high ground again.
My ultimate is charged. My ultimate is charged. My ultimate is charged.
So I have to be aware where this hog is because he's looking to flank a lot, and so I'm kind of just trying to really pay attention to where he's at. And as I say that, I think he hooks and kills me, yeah. Because I'm being dumb, guys. I'm being dumb. See, I make misplays all the time. But again, I try to just take high ground as much as possible with Reaper because you can see where the other team is usually. And having an easy drop on somebody is like the best thing ever, because then that's just a kill. And I narrowly dodged a hook. I don't remember that. I just saw that when I'm rewatching this. Holy shit. Okay, well I forced whole hog. Looking to get value on my Blossom, doesn't work out. I see the Ana here though. So right now I'm gonna go flank since they're popping ults. I'm gonna see if I can get a kill here. I ended up just solo ulting the Torb because it's the last fight. And better to just use an ultimate than just like have it for a next fight that isn't gonna happen. Yeah, seeing an opening for a kill with your Blossom, just take it. Like I'm serious. Don't sit on that ultimate. The ultimate's bad. You get stunned out of it by like every character in the game. I'm keeping eyes on this hog.
Rocket barrage incoming.
And I mean that's one way to play Ilios. I mean I don't know how well my commentary over games are, but I mean editing is a little bit easier because I can rewatch it and pause it at any moment. But it is what it is. But the most nonsense is McCree right now. He's better. I mean, why would you play Reaper? Like that's all I can say to you. Reaper is a terrible character. You should always play McCree over Reaper. You have more range. You only play Reaper if you're stupid as hell like I am. Alright, I think in Hanamura, I think I'm just gonna talk about
Ready for battle.
some cool flanks you guys can try. Because there's some cool, like, little cheeky little teleports you can do on Hanamura. Because there's really nothing to talk about too much on this game I had yesterday. But I do want to go over some cool flanks you guys can do.
Ready, 3.
So, a lot of times as Reaper, honestly on Hanamura on attack, I like to kind of just be really, really risky and kind of like... I like to go for plays a lot on attack on first point. Or sorry, defense, excuse me, on Hanamura. So I like to TP up here and try to drop on someone when they walk by. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but if I can force ability, then that stalls time. Like right there, I killed that McCree. And I want to point out something that, like, when you do this, this is actually not as easy as it looks. Like, a lot of people give Reaper, like, slack for being, like, oh, I don't know, bad. But, or he's easy to play. But if you've ever actually tried to do this, this is actually kind of hard. But, anyway, like I said earlier, you stall time, and I also force a res by going for this. And worst case scenario, I get no value on it and still force an ability of some kind, right? And that's kind of why I like to go for this play on Hanamura on defense. Like, I don't know, Reaper doesn't have to kill Pharah or Hanzo with that range buff. It's not his role. Can't even stand with the wrist anymore. I mean, here, okay, look. Here's the thing about Reaper, okay? Don't play him. Play McCree. Play Bastion. Play anything but this character. If you're crazy as fuck, play Reaper, but I don't recommend you play Reaper. Anyway, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit and just show you guys cool flanks you can do on Hanamura. There's nothing crazy really happened this game. Where's it at? Where's attack at? Okay.
Ready for battle.
I don't, but Sombra has her uses.
Yeah, and that's why we're fucking shitty ass players, and that's why we get avoided by everybody. Okay, so on Hanamura, there's actually a cool flank, and I'm sure you guys know about this one, or you may or may not know about it. How do I feel about the current change? I've said it like a lot. Okay, well, first of all, you can't just shoot a shield anymore. It doesn't really work. I mean, yeah, you can, but like your shotguns against a shield is like a wet noodle. So, I mean, I feel like not much has changed. But like I mean, he's still bad. Like, so how I feel about the change, it's like you just made a bad hero that's still bad. So that's my thoughts on the change. He's still bad. So anyway, I heard a doofus and my widow died here, but there's a cool little flank I want to show you guys with Reaper. I don't remember where I did it at. think it's like, it might be right here. Alright, so this shadow step right here is freaking awesome. So if you guys didn't know about it, you're about to know now. So if you see where I'm standing, it's like right, okay, you see that like little patch of light right underneath where I'm standing? If you stand like right there, you can teleport. Check this out. Where's it at? So there's like a little spot you can teleport to that high ground way up there. I don't know if you guys can see. But yeah, you can TP on this high ground right here.
Positioning.
And get this. This is the best part. Look, you can contest the point. I'm contesting, and I'm on the high ground. Yeah, check that out. So not only can you contest the point, but you can also like not have to stress about them landing abilities on you, because you just like walk around cover.
I'm claiming the objective.
Oh shit! Look, I got the Anna's attention, and I forced the sleep dart. Now that Anna can't heal her team. Isn't that crazy? Here, I'll show you guys one more time, and I'm gonna move on to the next video. So you can TP on this high ground, and you can drop and touch the point to get their attention. This is probably one of the few 2 CP maps where I'd say Reaper might actually be a sleeper pick. Don't sleep on the kid. Even Soldier is a better anti-tank than Reaper. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, I think Soldier with a Mercy Pocket's really strong. I think that's extremely underrated. Figured I'd show you that cheeky teleport. But then again, Reaper's really strong with a Mercy Pocket too, but Mercy never pockets Reapers. I mean, put it this way, right? If you were to damage boost a Reaper the way he is during the nerf, technically, he's just way better. Right? And that's kind of like the point. Whereas like before when you Mercy Pocket Reaper, I mean, sure he did more damage, but now he has more range. Anyway, that's that. So, Busan. I can't remember what I did in Busan, but I'm gonna swap onto my main real quick. Alright, so I made a Reaper video, I believe, a couple weeks ago, where I talked about how to play on defense and how to do a perfect hold. But this time I actually played pretty much the entire map. Maybe a Reaper with a Zenyatta could be good right now. That 20, yeah, that's basically the same thing as Mercy, I suppose. I agree with that. Alright, so a couple weeks ago, I believe, or it might have been a week ago. I actually don't remember, but I think it might have been about a week ago on my YouTube channel. I uploaded a game on Route 66 where it was like how to do like how to like position yourself and when everything goes smoothly, what it looks like to play like perfectly with Reaper. But here's a game where we kind of play the entire map.
5,
So I figured I'd go over that right now.
3, 2, 1.
I believe this is like, this might have been a GM lobby. I'm pretty sure I was the only masters in this lobby. I don't remember. But I definitely felt like there was a lot of pressure this game. This was probably the most pressure I felt. So going like what I said in that last video, I always emote in this corner, like right here, so I can see the high ground. Like you may not see it from this perspective, but when you emote like that, you can always see what the high ground is in case there's a widow. So just always do it. Just get in the habit of doing that. So right here, my hog missed a hook and almost died. So I know there's going to be somebody peeking this corner. But I didn't know it was the McCree. So I was trying to teleport in the gas station. And yeah, that almost actually freaking killed me right there. I thought it was the other hog.
The shadows.
So, the only time you should TP on top of this gas station is if the Ana lands asleep on somebody and you're TPing around cover. That's the only time you should TP on a high ground gas station as Reaper. Other than that, it's way too risky. I really wanted to push that Zen dude. If my Zarya would have told me she was gonna give me a bubble right there, I would have tried to kill him right there, but it didn't happen. But the important thing is you didn't die. So right now I'm just kind of playing in this gas station right now.
Move it out.
My hog's kind of carrying the shit out of me. Like I said, this was a high SR lobby. This is one of the higher SR lobbies I've played in.
Has reached the checkpoint.
So I don't do a whole lot in this game, but I'm just gonna point out like what I did to just not die and throw, basically. So the way you would play Reaper in a sense of like you're way out of your league. Like if you ever get in one of those games where you're just like, holy shit, like I'm kind of throwing because like I'm playing a really bad hero and I'm playing against like way better players than myself. And this is kind of like how I take that approach. So right here, I believe my Ana, if I'm not mistaken, I believe my Ana is actually in deep shit right here. So I go try to help her, right? That's just what happened right here. So I'm trying to help my Ana right here. She has all. And technically a lot of people don't really realize this about Reaper, but when you nano Reaper, you make so much space on this character. Because Nano Reaper is maybe the scariest character in the game to go up against. Even if you don't have an ult, those shotguns will freaking burn your HP in like half a second. So the only thing my Ana I think was trying to do right there was literally just like trying to anti somebody or make space. I'm not really sure. She might have been just fucking throwing. I don't know. I hope for March they will find a way to balance him. I mean, just play McCree, dude. Blizzard doesn't like Reaper. I hope for March they find a way to balance him. 2 Peacekeepers of McCree can kill Roadhog without aiming to the head. Reaper 3 shots. Like, dude, there is better characters than Reaper, okay? I'm just a stubborn dumbass. Apparently, I'm not the only one that's just dumb as hell and likes to play this character. There's just better options. Hanzo's a better character. Widow's a better character. Dude, every DPS, I guess Doomfist is in the same spot as Reaper, actually. Don't quote me on that. I'm not positive on that. I don't play Doomfist, but I'm like pretty sure Doomfist and Reaper are really bad. So right here, I go to kill this Tor, but because that Zen's there, all he has to do is discord me on pop. Like, it's just way too risky. Because this is a really high SR lobby, and I don't want to feed. I just want to be alive to have a threat. I just want to be a threat at all times, right? And like I said, this lobby is just way out of my league. Like, it just is. I mean, when you're at a 4200 game and you're like a GM peak Reaper one trick, I mean, there are times where it's like, just don't feed. That's all you have to do in a really high SR game. Just don't feed. Don't do anything dumb. But still play your game, right? So right now, I'm just gonna burst down this brig. Burst down the Torb. You know, shotguns on a cart is pretty strong, guys. Right now, I'm kind of scouting. So that's all I'm doing is Reaper right here. I'm just scouting. But if you guys ever feel overwhelmed, like you're in a really high lobby, like I'm serious about this, just play your game. Play the game you always play. Just don't be stupid. That's all I can say. Just don't be stupid. Just play your game. Just don't be stupid. Because I'm way out of my league in this lobby. Just scout the map. You know, scout the map, take angles, you know, call out where people are. Just play your game, right? Right here. You know, I took an angle, my Zarya grabbed, my Ana lands a nade. All I have to do is exist to shoot them. That's it. In some ways, Reaper, or not Reaper, in some ways, just existing and just not dying is all you have to do in a really high SR lobby. Higher elo games, in a sense, are actually just easy. They're just extremely easy because you don't need to make big plays. You don't need to do like, oh, I need to go frag and kill 4, right? That's why I have an alt account where I play in like low masters, because those are the ranks that I feel like I'm getting the most reps and getting them better because I have to try to make plays at certain scenarios. It's complicated. That's like a huge conversation for another day. Overheat. I agree on that. He is the worst DPS. They tried to fix this with the new change, but the in-between they created right now is neither really a tank buster or a better. I mean, okay, look. Reaper's bad. He's always been bad. He will always be bad. He's a noob crusher. Okay? Reaper shits on bad players that don't know how to play Overwatch. That's just what he is. That's just what he'll always do. That's what he's always been good at. As soon as you get a diamond, he's a throw. Alright? You just have to be stupid as fuck and just, like, really, I don't think people understand. You really have to love the character. Like, really have to love Reaper to just one-trick him. You have to really love the character. Alright, so right here, I'm sure you guys might know this spot, like as Reaper, this teleport spot. Like, I'm sure you've played Overwatch or Route 66 enough to know that there are some cool Shadow Step parts. Like, this spot is freaking awesome, but it's also really bad because if they know you're here, you just die. But I can call out their positions up here, and that's what I did. I called out where the soldier was. And I want to say one more thing, dude. I just want to say one more thing. When you play on a high elo game, if you just call out where people are, you play smart, you don't feed, you take angles and space, it's easy. That's all you do in a high ranked game. That's it. I know that. I play high diamond. Alright, well, fair enough, dude. Then you know what I'm talking about. He's bad. He's just shit. He's a shit character. I'm sorry. Like, I have almost 2,000 hours on Reaper. He's always going to be a noob crusher, alright? Every time I make a new account and I'm playing on an arcade or quick play, I'll literally just eat everyone alive in the lobby. But the second I get in a freaking game where people know what they're doing, I'm the one that's getting eaten alive. So, right there I tried to teleport on the platforms, but we die. We just die.
Back from the grave.
We must move the payload.
Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Reaper's not a dueler, Blizzard. I don't know what they're thinking. Even with this patch, he loses to a Junkrat without hands. I don't think the nerf is that bad. In fact, like, it's such a weird topic to talk about the Reaper nerf because it's not on paper landing your headshot at point blank. It's a nerf, but that's kind of it. You're also doing less damage to shields too, but like, you're more accurate. Like your damage is just more accurate at like the close range, not point blank, but just like your close 5-meter range. It's just more consistent. Now you don't actually have to barrel stuff people. Like that's like the biggest takeaway. That's like the buff, right? You don't need to barrel stuff people with Reaper anymore.
From the shadows.
So again, I'm just taking this high ground right here. I call out the Reaper. He's dead. I mean, I don't know why the Sigma used his ability there, but me and Zarya are going after him. Taking this high ground over here, call out more. I'm going for the Ana right here. So I just ult because it's like makes it's okay. So here this is what I'm gonna say here. A lot of times as Reaper, your ult is basically about as useful as a hobo's nut cheese. Okay, your ult's trash. So me just using that ultimate, I forced the Reaper's Wraith and Sleep Dart. That's all I had to do. I literally now my Hog won't get slept if he goes in. Okay, now the Reaper has no escape. That's all you have to do in a high rank game. You force abilities and you call out people's positions, and you take space on a map. You won the game. I mean, that's it. I mean,
Score
that
0-3.
this is kind of like why I rarely play on my main, because it's like I either just practice McCree and quick play because, you know, I mean, I want better aim. I'm bad. I literally game from PS4. Like I have like so many years to practice still. I like my favorite pro player is IDQD. He has 17 years into FPS games. I don't even have 2 yet. I'm still learning. With 8 shots before to a shield, for example, Reinhardt, the damage was. I mean, yeah. That sucks. But it is what it is, man. This is Blizzard. Like, look, I'm upset just as much as the indie guy with it, but you don't have to barrel stuff people. Like, you don't have to get someone point blank to just get your max value on Reaper anymore. Now you get like a good amount of value being just close. I kind of think I know where Blizzard's going with the Reaper nerfs. They're trying to make tanks more tanky, but the problem is tanks do too much damage. Tanks do too much damage. That's the problem with it, right? DPS, like, DPS do a lot of damage, but like you can go Hog, Zarya, Sigma. Reinhardt does more damage now, right? A Nano Reinhardt does almost the same amount of damage as a McCree headshot. Tanks do an absurd amount of damage. Like, absurd amount of damage. Like, Roadhog one-shots you. Roadhog's like, I mean, I main Roadhog too, right? Like, technically I'm not a true, like, Reaper one-trick. I also main Roadhog, but Roadhog's in the tank category. Anyway, all I'm saying is, like, I see where Blizzard's going. They're trying to make tanks more tanky, but the real issue here is Ball does so much damage. You know, all these tank characters do so much damage. So, like, the next step and the next patch better be damage nerfs to tanks across the board. You know, Sigma has a Soldier Helix rocket on his primary fire. Do you guys not know how... That's why Sigma's broken. Like, bruh. Anyway. I could literally rant about this all day, but I really don't want to.
Right.
Ready
This
for
is
battle.
where I picked up the damn ingrate.
Wow. It's an honor to meet a member.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Before, when there was a Roadhog in the
Stop
enemy
the
team with
payload.
Reaper, I was happy. Now I'm afraid to fight him. Well, you shouldn't be afraid to fight Roadhog, because you do more consistent damage now than you did before. You can't barrel stuff Hog and two-shot him in the face. That doesn't work anymore. The fact that you could barrel stuff him back then was like... I mean, you don't normally even want to fight a Roadhog in point blank, because he can one-shot you, whereas you have to land 2 to him. So he only has to land 1, but you have to land 2. It, like... And then with all the abilities in the game, and he has hook, and he has all these things, you shouldn't really be fighting Roadhog at point blank range anyway. I mean, theoretically you can, but like, why would you? You could literally just die to him in one shot. It's just risky. That's all I'm saying. All right, so just like in the Route 66 video I uploaded earlier, just taking this high ground position right here is you should just always do this with Reaper. Just always take this high ground position. And I'm just gonna repeat what I said in that last video. But there's like 3 ways they can come in. All right, they can come to you up top. They can come down main, and then they can come right below you. And I always take this high ground position because I can call out who's gonna do what first.
Unstable.
Okay, I call out they use sonar. You know, in really high elo games, that's all you really do, right?
From the shadows.
I'm actually surprised my Hog popped right there. Jesus, that's so much damage.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
So right here, I choke a lot of shots and beat. Because my attack timing was off. Simple as that. The Ana had sleep. I didn't know that, and I fed. That's just the way it is. So right now I'm gonna play on this corner right here. Try to stall the card out as long as I can.
Огонь по готовности.
I killed a Zarya. I'm on the ball. Like using your like I said earlier, just like I'm serious, guys. Literally, use the environment as Reaper and just always find ways to put your damage on your targets. That's honestly what I'm gonna say right now. Just always try to find ways to put your damage out. You know, crouch underneath this sign and shoot underneath it. Like, just always look for unique ways to put out your damage as Reaper. Just that's the best advice I can give you. Play smart. Use the environment. You know, find where and what to put your damage on. You know, I mean, I'm only streaming right now because I don't know any other time I feel like doing this. So I figured I'd just do it right when I woke up.
This time, I'll finish the job. Repositioning.
Activating the barrier. Barrier is out of existence.
Triple kill.
Enemies now.
So right here, I call for nano boost, and then I teleport on the Mercy and Hanzo and Ana. But for some reason my Sigma ulted, and I'm not sure why he did that. But asking your Ana for nano boost right when you teleport is like a consistent burst of 200, I think, a second. This Nano Reaper I think does 200 damage a second. It does an absurd amount of damage. Like it's actually ridiculous. I think it's extremely underrated combo. You know, it's better than Genji Blade. Oh. God, it's better than Genji Blade.
Not to be academic, but I believe that one would call this.
But yeah, I mean, you know, just taking angles, calling out where people are at. My Ana's on a mission right here. Oh, TP out of that room. Woo! So that was really sketch, right? Because both DPS were on that corner in that room with the mines, and I peeked that. I literally could have died right there. But I mean, best advice I can just give as you know, playing Reaper on Route 66: use your environment, take high ground, call out positions. You know, just be smart, right? Just don't be dumb. And this whole thing I'm talking about in this replay is what it feels like to play Reaper in a really high elo, and you feel like you're kind of out of your league. But just play your own game and just like take angles, take space and stuff. Just that's all I can say. You know, I tried to help my Tracer right there, but because I got antied, and I died. I died. I got trash canned. Now, lucky for Reaper, he can kind of contest and come back to the fight really quick. Help your Zen.
Nanoboot is ready to deploy. You got it.
Helden sterben nicht.
I see the Hanzo got slept. I go try to shoot him. He climbs the wall. Doesn't work out. You know, you kind of just back out a lot of times. Just kind of peel for your supports a lot, you know, and just like I'm trying to figure out what else I can say that I haven't already said. I'll just let it play out. I don't really have too much stuff to say. I know the Ana's antied, so I'm gonna push her. I know that Mercy's like one shot. I thought about Reaper ulting that, but because I'm such low HP, I felt like it wasn't worth it. I thought about pushing that Hanzo, but I feel like it's not worth it because if I die, then I won't be able to ult. I won't be able to help anybody or anything. So it's like sometimes it's best to just retreat, right? Like you don't want to just speed and die for and have it be unnecessary. So right now I'm trying to drop on somebody and ult. I see that I probably don't need it because the Ana's one.
Bet that's smart.
Barrier in place.
Alright, this is like the last fight here. Generally on the last fight, just don't die. If you have Reaper ult, just don't die.
30 seconds remaining.
Just wait for them to come in and try to just ult somebody. Make something happen. I decided to just hit ult, make something happen. It was in one of those situations where it's like, yeah, just make something happen with your ult. Spin to win. And, you know, and we won.
Victory.
I hope everybody finds some of this stuff useful, and I figured I'd do a short morning stream, just kind of going over a few replays and just, you know, just give out some helpful tips if I can. Again, it's just a short stream. I mean, I said I would make one of these, you know, in my montage last night that I made. And, you know, if anybody finds this stuff useful, I'll do some more in the future. But yeah, you guys all have a great Friday, and I'll see you guys next time.